Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So I am currently working on my August Saturday series videos for August, of course, 2024. This is video number 4. This means this is what I would call the extreme, going all out. As long as it still makes sense on your card. Don't just do it just because. So we have a lot of stuff we're going to be doing with this card. Now, oh, this is going to be a good one. I just know it. I have a great feeling. We're using blending brushes. We're using blends. I've done work. Let me show you what we are working with. So for August, we concentrated on the musical Jamboree, which I'm giving away my stamp set. At the end, during the review, you'll find out how to do that. I'm going to move this aside. So for today's card, I love bringing in stuff. Do you remember this Inspired Thoughts? Well, it had these great Canopy, Canopy dies. And we're using the Canopy dies, not the stamp set. And then we are also using, I just had that out. What did I do with it? Of Art and Texture for the Moon. We're using this one here. And this card was inspired because I told you I was going to show you how to make, let me see which card, the background. Not that one. Not it, not it, not it. Not it. Not it. Not it. Let me see. These are all the cards I've made so far. This is it. See this here? How to do this type of background. We are going to make something similar. We are going to be using the ink colors that include Moody, Mauve, Wild Wheat, Copper, Clay, Pebbled Half, and Boho Blue. We're going to be using some Misty, Moonlight. But I'm going to do the moon the exact same way I did this one. Same thing. So let me... This would be a great night sky. Love this. This is from the New Horizons. That would be a great winter scene. But we're going to do some blending. Now, I'm not going to use these colors. I told you why. But just wanted to tell you and show you how I came across doing this. So this is the New Horizons DSP. That is retired, but there's Thoughtful Journeys, which is so similar. So let's go over what we have here. So, ready to see some cute stuff? You ready? Ta-da! It's so cute. So, this is one of the Memories and More card bases and envelopes. It is the one, I got these off the clearance rack. What is this? Gingerbread and Peppermint, right? So I love picking up things like this off the clearance rack. They are great. So let's go over what we have, and I'll tell you the card size. The card size is 6 1/4 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And don't worry about what's on here because it's going to get covered up. And we have the coordinating envelope. I'm going to use it as the envelope. Layer number 1 white is 4 1/8 by 6 1/8. It actually can be 4 by 6. I don't want to trim it down, but trust me, because this is what we're going to do all that blending on. I just wanted it barely enough to fit on there. We need that. So then we have the Inspiring Canopy dies, die cut in copper clay. Any tree dies you could do this with. This just happened to all be, you could do a tree here, a tree here. You know, it would be very similar. I have what I call the bush, or it could be leaves for a tree. I'm calling it the bush. That's from the same die set. Then it has this little bit here that I made some little like grassy mounds with. And I used, you'd be surprised at the scrap I used. So I had to use 2 so I can make it big enough. Then, okay, so that's that. So we have 2 punches. This is the 2-inch circle punch in confetti cream, which is retired. Any cream colored would do, and a vellum circle, because it just makes the moon so much better. It just does. So I stamped, fussy cut, and colored all 3 of my little characters here, the wolf, the weasel, and the badger. I'm going to show you how I colored the badger. I don't think you guys need to see them all again. I've colored them just with different combination of blends. So those guys are all done. And I think that's it for now. And let's do the coloring. Let me show you. So here's another little weasel, and I used scrap paper for all of these. So the first thing I did is I took light balmy blue and I went around the whole outside of my character. Next, my little badger is a combination of light and dark pebbled path and then light gray granite. So light gray granite, wrong end. It's just going to be where he would normally be white. This is just giving him a little more color because he's dirty one, okay? Or he's old, one of the two. You take your pick. So I'm not using the dark, I'm just using the light, and I'm just simply coloring in here. That's it. I used cinnamon cider for all of my instruments, and I just used the light. Like so. I could have used copper clay, come to think of it, but I didn't think about it. This was already out. Oh, yeah, I'm just making sure. I don't want that one. I also used the light. I forgot the light for the little cymbals in the tambourine. Okay, there we go. No, said. My goodness. So now we're going to go to the dark. And all I'm going to do in the dark is I'm going to go over the little eye, make it a little more seeable, little tufts. I'm going to do a little where I think there would be like shadows. Of course, where there's little in the tail here. There, that's it. And color those in. I am sure I can use these for my next project. I have a weasel, I just need to redo the wolf. This is the dark and light pebbled path, and I can't believe it. Hold on. No. No. I mean, it's late in the afternoon. I didn't think they would start going off, and the little troublemaker that is Zed, the little alarmist, is just... And the window's open to my stamp room because it's summertime. Right over there. Then I fussy cut him out. He actually is better than the one we're going to be using. So what I have left on my wolf is I wanted to bring in the one color I don't have a lot of is the Moody Mauve. So we're going to use this for the bandana. That's the light. I want the dark. And I've done this on all of them basically the same. I just came in where the little dots are and went over those. And then I took the light blend of whatever color and I colored the rest. So this is a she-wolf. Oh. Don't tell me you guys can't wear pink because they look great in pink too. So now all of our little characters, I even have the dimensionals on them. They are all ready to go. So put those in my little bin. This is where I need some scratch paper, and I don't have any at the moment. So I'm going to pull a sheet out of here. I do have some. Oh, let me just grab it. I have to I want a big piece. Okay. Oh, we're not done. We've got to do our moon with Pebbled Path because I found it. All right. Pebbled Path. This is for our moon. I'm going to stamp once. That's really dark. And then stamp. Yes, I want the second stamping. Now, I kind of want to do it at an angle. This is supposed to mimic the craters of the moon. Oh, I forgot to stamp off. Thank goodness. Let's stamp off and try that again. All right. Yep, stamp off. And I'm not using my Stampin' Pierce mat, though I really should. So I'm going to try to find a little bit like on this side. That is my moon. But, when you add that vellum on there, look how cool that looks. This time I'm going to ink some blue on it. Let me close up the pebbled path. Snap it shut. We're going to do that before we do anything else. As far as the moon goes. So I have these two pieces. We're going to get those together later. We're going to stamp on this with, you know what I'm using, don't you? Oh, I was going to get the itty bitty backgrounds. We're going to use those, but let's use this one. This is from the stamp set. You guys, I have had the best time playing with the stamp set. I'm telling you, it's like a kid at Christmas. I am just adding this to my leaves or bush, whatever you want to call this, just to add some color on top of color. Looks like it needs some like right in the center. That is done. We could also do it on here. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to put some. Not sure how much is really going to be seen, but we're going to add some there. Let's do the other side. Top, bottom, top, bottom, top. All right, that's done. Now we're going to get the itty bitty backgrounds out. Now we will get it. So we are going to get that little splattered image. Where's my copper clay? Thinking now, did I stamp copper clay? No, that looks like wild wheat. It's like, did I stamp copper clay on my bush? Because now we're going to stamp copper clay onto copper clay our trees. Like I said, any trees will work. Some of you might have this one still. This is one of those I'm never getting rid of. So I'm just just speckling my trees a little bit, giving it, you know, a little more of dimension on there. Close that up for now. So those are all done. Now we're going to do our blending and making our background. So I'm going to do it this way just because it's going to be easier. I want to start off with wild wheat here. Then I want to bring in a little bit of Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, and then for the top, I want it darker up there. I'm going to go Misty Moonlight. So we're going to start off. This is my little brush that's usually green or yellows. So wild wheat. Give it a little rub. Okay. Because this is a really juicy pad. So we're going to start off doing swirls. And I'm just going to swirl it on here. Big swirls. Now I will tell you, as you do this, the more you push down, the more ink's going to go on your paper. So I like to start off on the side, hold it, just rest it in there. If I start to force it down, you're going to see it got darker there and there. So in here needs a little bit. Now what I'm going to check, I'm going to be doing this several times, is I have these pieces that are going like so. So I need to do a little bit more of the green in here. Okay, that's just my checkpoint to see how I'm doing. So I need to do it another little bit. Here we go. Another little bit. Oh, that's, I think, going to be perfect. Let's check. See, that's what we're looking for. I want it up past where this piece is going to be. So my wild wheat is done. Now I do take my blending brushes in and I give them a good rinse off. So this is going to go off to the side to where it can get cleaned. Put that off to the side. Ooh, copper clay would be really pretty. I don't have a brush, but I do have a somewhat clean one. Okay, we're going to bring in the Moody Mauve, my pink brush. It's going to be a dark one. Okay, I don't want a whole lot of this. See, I'm going to take off a whole lot. Now I'm going to bring that right in here. Got a little too much pressure there. Got some swirls. Okay. Oh, so pretty. That needs a good scrub-a-dub-dub. And it just went on the floor. It can stay there until we're done. Next, we're going to bring in copper clay. I might top it all off. I might use every single one of these in colors. Here we go. I don't do a lot of this on camera. Okay, so here's our copper clay. We're going to go light. Oh, yeah. This brush isn't that good of a brush. I like it. All right. Next color, the Boho blue. Now I already used this one on Boho blue and I didn't put it away yet or clean it off. So let's do this. All right, here we go. Boho blue for the win. Oh, we're going to need a lot more than that. I'm going to go all the way up to the top because I'm going to be putting the Misty Moonlight on it. And I'm starting, I don't know if you can tell, I'm really starting to push, trying to get more ink on the top here because I don't want to re-ink it. There we go. Next, we're going to go in with the Misty Moonlight. And this is my other blue brush, which shouldn't have anything on it. I might end up using this one for... I can use that one for the gray. We're going to go ahead and use this one for... These were my daughters. Here we go. Misty Moonlight going across. Swirl, 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 swirl. Just making our sky darker. Oh, yes. That is really pretty, but I want to add it a little darker, so brush it off. Start off the page. I'm going to start pushing down now as I go back the other direction. I want to add a little bit more towards the top. All right, I want to bring in that pebbled path. You guys might think I'm crazy, but I think it's going to darken up the top of it. Ooh, really wipe that off. So here we go. Let's see if a light bit. Maybe I wiped off too much because nothing is coming on now. All right, there we go. We're going to go around the side. Don't want it too dark. Just trying to get it like the sky is starting to change. Over here. I don't know why I'm doing it at the bottom. I just want to brush some across it because it's going to have the green strip down there anyway. It's just me. Okay, so next we're going to spletch it with white. There's my toothbrush. Oops. This time I want to use white craft ink. Trying to get the white craft pad. It used to be called Whisper White, right? Ta-da! Let me see if I can... These were much easier to do that with. Oh, there's some on there. You may not see it, but it's there. I want to get my toothbrush wet. So I'm going to spray actually, a little bit of water in there. Dry it off. I'm gonna go like that again because the less water on there, the smaller the splatters are gonna be. And this is gonna get everywhere. It just is the nature of it. I can try to go like this, but it's just gonna get everywhere. Okay, there's way more, not enough white, so I need a refill bottle. No, where's the white refill bottle? I'm going to go ahead and use acrylic paint because I can't find the refill because that was just not enough white. So let's put a drop. Love the glass mat, guys. This is so going to go everywhere. Oh. Let's pick up more. Oh, there you go. There. Now it's starting to show. All right. So now that I got, acrylic paint everywhere, let me get a tissue. I really need to find my white refill of ink. It's around here somewhere. I think I have like a couple of bottles. All right. That's going to go and get washed. All of these are going to get washed. Alrighty, let's turn this over now. Let me hold it up. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me, if I put this behind there, can you see the little bits of white through there? That's what we were doing. And of course I have now white on me, but that's all right. So, I forgot. We wanted to add blue around here. So let's grab one of the two blue brushes. I'm telling you, that little dog is an alarm. Okay. This is the one with the boho blue. I just want to get a little bit of the blue on my moon. And I'm not sure you guys can see that, but it's definitely there. I'm trying not to re-ink anything. Let's get that Misty Moonlight one. And let's put some blue. Ooh, that works. On the vellum. That's the Misty Moonlight. Let's see if that gives... Oh, do you see it now? There's that little softness to the moon. Ah, little Hank and my daughter were watching goodness knows which Toy Story. It was the Buzz Lightyear thingy. And I came in and there's Buzz Lightyear. And he started saying to infinity. And that was my son's motto for his school that year when he graduated. And it was to infinity and beyond. And he was like, how do you know this? I said, oh, honey, I know this. So this is the fine tip glue pen. And I am just adding glue wherever the pebbled path is. Little bits, because you... this stuff works so well with vellum. I'm telling you, it's amazing. So now I'm going to place this on there. And it just kind of makes it look like I have deeper, you know, craters in my moon. But look at the moon, is awesome. All right, but it's going to be behind the trees even. We're just adding layers here, guys. This is why I call it the extreme. And why I'm talking, this is the only part what this thing is getting this little pin that comes in the cap back in the bottle. And if I wasn't as blind as I am, nope, that didn't go in. It needs to be in the needle here. And usually I can use my hand to guide it, my finger. Why can't I get it in there? The struggle, guys, is really real, but I don't dare leave this without the tip in it. How? Oh my goodness. Please have a checkle on me. Chuckle time. Let's try again. My eyes are watering because I'm laughing. Please be in there. You'd think that was in there, but it just will not go in the nozzle. There. Yes, because it gets... Otherwise, the glue will dry up in there, guys, and that's... no amount of washing gets it out either. Ask me how I know that. Yes, okay. Let's start putting this card together. So these were both little scraps, and I had to cut them to have one long enough. I'm not worried about this being flat here. However, if that bothers you, I've done this so many times on things, just take it and curve it, and then you solve that problem. No big deal there, except I need some glue. I am so waiting for this little glue bottle to empty out. So we need this one on first, all the way at the bottom. Sad because that mixture of glue is really good. All right, I want this all the way down at the bottom. Next, we're going to glue this one on. Ooh, and I'm getting glue everywhere. So this one is coming in from this angle. You won't even notice where they meet because the trees are going to be there. So I want to start only by gluing. Smear that out. Only gluing this down. I can always, yeah, that glue bottle is so ready. So this is going to go all the way down to the bottom, because I'm going to be tucking the moon back there. I think the weasel's got to get back in there. So, and that stuff is just running wild. And not with Bear Grylls. You guys ever watch him? He did a show for children, which, oh, my grandson just loved him. And of course he did, right? I mean, of course he would. So let's go ahead. Now I've got to look at it on here. And do you see, we're going to get that nice little framing in there. I thought I might have to sponge this, but I don't have to do that at all. So moon is coming out. We're going to get the glue. Now, if I can get it to start coming out again. I know you're almost finished. The bottle will be retired. It has a hole in the side. That's why the tape is on it. But the nozzle I'm going to keep just in case I need a spare. All right. Probably get glue coming out again. Let's get this on there. Just that tiny little border. And I'm sorry, little Zed. They are enjoying being outside. I mean, he is sunning himself, sunbathing more and more. My little dog has to wear clothes to be in the sun like me. I mean, I am covered. I have what I call sun shirts. They're UV protectant clothing. They have holes here. From here to here, I am covered head to toe, hats, you name it. So here's my little bush, which I thought it would be a cute little bush right there. Let's get our players in position. So our little wolf is going to go here. I know the badger is going to go here, and I'm trying to like tuck that in like so. Now the problem was I was having earlier is that my little weasel, I don't want him in front. I want him like back here, but I don't want his toes to show. So I might have to take this dimensional off. You know, I was trying to be prepared. And this bit as well. Because I just don't think I need them now. But let's get the weasel in position first. Because I want his feet down there. I wonder how much more I can use this glue bottle. I mean, it's getting there, but I'm going to get every bit I can out of it. So Wolfie is going to go like right there. I just need him in the rough position. My weasel dude, I might have his toes like right there. So he's in position. He's in position. I'm not worried about gluing these bits down. These I can tack down in a minute. Now I can put the wolf down, then we'll do the bush, get it glued down, then we'll get the moon on, then we'll get the trees down. Sorry guys, that's just the order of things, right? So here is my little wolf guy. He looks kind of like he needs to be sitting up like that. All right. He is going to go right there. We'll get the bush down in a minute. This is my little badger. Got to make sure his tail is in the card frame. Now we can put all right. So tuck that down there. I mean, you could have done the campfire. I just thought those were kind of cute. They're in the park. They're having a concert in the park. Yes, so our moon. And we are not putting any sentiments on the front of this card. I will probably, there's some faux glass that reminds me of like river rocks and stuff. I think we're going to throw some of those on here. Get that over there. So my moon is going to be here, but I wanted to make sure it was big enough that it peaked down there. Ta-da! Look at that. Ta-da! I know it's so pretty, but I covered so much of it up, but I love it back there. I love that you can see it. It's rising. Moon rising. All right, let me get these out of the way, and we're going to get our little tree tucked down. Now, I'm not going back to this, not after the trouble I had to get it closed. So let's grab some glue dots to glue the tree bits back there. I was looking for the sheet that oh, here's some little ones. I wanted little ones. Those will work. I'm going to save the little baggie. All right. put one like right there. I don't need like a whole lot, so I'm gonna pop it down there, get that off, hopefully. Don't want that hanging around. That works. I don't need a whole lot on there. I might just use these for all of them. Right there. Remove the backing. Pop it down. This one, like right here. Okay, we're going to go 2 on this one. So 1 right there, down, and then 1, I think, right here. So please tell me you guys like this card. Oh my goodness. I love it. I already knew I would. Just look at that. So, so, so darling. So we're going to add some embellishments. I don't want anything disrupting my card up there. And we still have to decide. Oh, I have my little weasel. I could put these guys on the inside of the card. Oh, let's do it. Let's just fussy cut this one out. I'm trying to decide what I want on the inside of this. We have We Belong Together, or You're a Great Friend, which I like that as well. We're going to have to stamp some grass. Just have to. It's a must. And I know there's 2 of them. I'm only going to use the one. Let me put my little glue dots there. Wild Weeds. Okay, we need to do, I'm going to do some Wild Wheat a little bit. I'm going to just add a little bit of this. And then we'll stamp the grass on top. So let's do a little bit like on the front. We're giving it some ground. This is a quick, easy way to make some grass. Oh, that looks really good. That flew open. Oh, and guys, what's wrong with me? All right, so now we need some grass, and it goes this way. Grass, 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 and grass. There. Because I'm not sure what color I'm going to use. I'm thinking copper clay for the sentiment. I just am. That's what feels good to me. So let's add our little badger down there. And we have to stamp something on. Probably just a note. Oh, come on. Don't stop now. Did we successfully? I think we did it. Okay. That is done. For other bottle. Yay. Alrighty. There's little badger. Little weasel. No wolf. I know. So sad, but I don't have an extra one of him done. But we need some glue on the bow and on the end of the fiddle or violin. Alrighty. So make sure that's all there. And copper clay. Oh, We Belong Together, and we could do both. You're a Great Friend. there's room to do both. So we're going to do both. We're going to do You're a Great Friend kind of down here. And then we're going to do We Belong Together up here. Why not? Who says we can't do that? Nobody says you can't do that. I say we can do that. We can. All right. And, oh, we need the musical notes. I've got such a mess here. I can't find anything. The musical notes are going to be in Pebbled Path, which I just put blocks on that have stamps that have ink on them that need to get cleaned. So let's do Pebbled Path. Do some there. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for our envelope, what am I thinking? I am thinking a little bit of notes here, a little bit of notes here for the address, right? And then the word, just a note. Down here. Ah, yes, that's it. Just simple, 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 but a little something on there because the card is amazing. Close up all the inks. Then it's time to get the bling. Put that aside. And I know the lovely Miss Phyllis sent me some. There they are. I see them. Now whether I can reach them. We have these. That's not them. All right, guys. Yikes. They're all like falling. Got them. Oop, there's more. There's white ones. I know they were called like faux sea glass. They reminded me of like river rocks and stones you would find in the woods. So sorry, I have to put all of this lovelies back in the sleeve, otherwise they will be lost forever. And let's see what we can do. They're just gonna, oh, look how cute. They're just gonna add, we could even add them like they're snowdrops in the trees. But for me, this wasn't a winter scene. So I really like these. I'm just gonna add, hold on, oh, something down by my feet. All right, we're just gonna play. So we're gonna put this one like right here. And that was Mr. Hank. He needs something. All right, I might just add as many of these little rocks as I can. I mean, you of course can add whatever you feel comfortable with, but I absolutely love this. Do I want to put one there? Okay, back, let's use the old way. Pick that up. This one up there. Oh, those are so cute. And is there anywhere else I can add anything? I'm so tempted to put these up in the trees. I mean, wouldn't those be pretty? But no, because I don't want a winter scene. This is more summery. So, oh, now the glue starts to come out. It can come out all it's like. It's done for. So I'm going to use this shimmer stick because I've got a lot of stuff I want to cover. Though I will tell you, you do have to be careful with this thing. It leaks like crazy. But I want shimmery goodness on everything. And it just covers more. I think we're going to even streak some in the sky. Little Kiss of Moonlight. I'm not going to put it on the vellum because it won't stay. Oh, see, it got way too much there. I just can't wait till it's all gone. Oh, look at my card, guys. So tell me if you like it or not. Please tell me if you like it or not, because I think it's just adorable. I mean, it doesn't need anything on the front. The front is such a scene of its own. We belong together. You're a great friend. I love it. And the envelope, you know, it's just the envelope. Just a note. So, so sweet. I am so excited. I love this one. I mean, this one just might stay in my room for a while because it's just too cool to use. Though, I would love to mail it out. So, I hope you guys like this video as much as I had such a great time making it, preparing it. The idea of it just was fantastic. I want to tell you guys that I am so grateful to each and every one of you who subscribe, who like, who share, and comment on this channel. You guys have made this endeavor for me. I don't have words. It's outstanding. It's fabulous. I, every day, want to come out to my stamp room and create something to share with you. You are my friends, and I want to tell you thank you. Thank you so very much. So, please, please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody.